in more need for such an advice. What did Jibreel alayhi salam advise Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam? He said, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, Jibreel came to me and he said, O Muhammad, live as long as you wish. Sooner or later, you're going to die. And love whomsoever you want. Sooner or later, you're gonna separate. And do whatever you want, you will be accountable for. And then he said, no, Ya Muhammad, know that the nobility of the believer is him praying Qiyam at night, and his honor is to be independent from people. 5 advices, such a profound advice. Let's take them one by one. So first, Jibreel alayhi salam told Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, live as long as you want. Sooner or later, eventually, you're going to die. So my brothers and sisters, have you ever met somebody who has been living for 200-300 years, or even for 150 years? Sooner or later, we are all going to perish. Every breath that we take brings us closer to our final destination. We have a limited amount of breaths. Let's say Allah decreed I will have 2 million breaths during this lifespan. Every breath that I take is one less from the amount decreed for me, and I am now closer to my final breath. And that is happening to every single one of us watching. Every single one of us. And similarly, this will happen to whomsoever we love, which will bring us to the second advice. Love whomsoever you want. Sooner or later, you're going to depart from them. We all loved our parents, and many of us watching have lost their father, lost their mother, lost a dear son or a daughter, lost an uncle, an aunt that they loved so much, lost a friend. All the people who love us or we love them, sooner or later we are going to depart from one another. And then the third advice, do whatever you want. Whatever you want to do, everything we will be accountable for. The measurement of the deeds is by the mustard seed. فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ. Allah said in Surah Al-Zalzalah, whomsoever does a mustard seed of good, it will be recorded. And whomsoever does a mustard seed of evil, it will be recorded. Do whatever you want, you will be accountable for. So take advantage of this period of time that we are still above the earth and accumulate as much as you can of hasanat, because the time is very limited. We measure gold by the kilo, we measure some things by the pound, but when it comes to hasanat, it's by the mustard seed. It's a scale that it's so sensitive. A smile would be recorded as a good deed. A bad gesture, just a gesture with your hand, it could be recorded as an evil deed. Nothing that we say or we do except it is recorded. اقرأ كتابك. Look at the justice of Allah Azza wa Jal. Read your own book. On the day of judgment, I will read my own book. I have written that book. You have written your book. Is there any more justice than this? So whatever you want to see in that book, do it now. You want to see a lot of Quran, reading of the Quran on that book, read a lot of Quran now. You want to see, oh, he prayed so much, pray now. He donated so much, donate now. Because whatever you do, you are writing. Allah in Surah Al-Isra, He said, on the day of judgment, I and you will be told, اقرأ كتابك. Read your own book. كفى بنفسك اليوم عليك حسيبا. Sufficient you are as an accountable for your own deeds. Allahu Akbar. And we all know